Hey, my name is Chad. Welcome to this video. I wanted to do a quick little comparison with the new Stealth Arms Platypus. Alright, we're clear here. And let's show it off against the Shadow Systems DR920. So, also clear. So I've had a couple people ask about some of the dimensions on it. Like the grip, just the overall size. And I wanted to get some solid comparisons and show it off, and then at the end I think I want to try and run two little short groups of 10 rounds each just to see how quick I can run the trigger compared to the pistol that I've been shooting for 2 years. So I only have about 150 rounds through this one so far, but let's see if we can get some good information here. Alright, let's take a look. So right here we've obviously got the Platypus here on the left and my Shadow Systems DR920. Now this is going to be very similar to a Glock 17, just made by Shadow Systems. I do have the Holosun 507C on here and a TLR1. Obviously that won't affect anything. So, okay, let's do some laying on top of each other comparisons and see how this looks. So, right next to each other, if we kind of match up the slides, we can see that they are very, very similar. So front of the slide to front of the slide, it is a little bit shorter. As you can see there, we're pretty well even here at the barrel end. But we are just a hair shorter overall length on the Platypus. Now, looking down from the slide, you can see Platypus definitely has more of that 1911 look here compared to the chunkier Glock slide. Okay, from the back, I would say overall height, they are going to be very, very similar. So they both have the factory mag wells that are offered as an option with each of these. One thing I did notice, so the grip, it actually feels bigger in the hand on my Shadow Systems, and I think that's from this palm swell, the backstrap here. This is the medium size, and then on here it's just the straight all around. Okay, so if we get these two lined up fronts, you can kind of see the back of that sticking out a little bit more. So it's hard to see on camera, and the width of them, they seem very, very similar width-wise, but I think front to back is where the difference is, because this feels slimmer in the hand on the Platypus than on the Shadow Systems. But I figured that'd be a good side-by-side comparison. So front to back on the Platypus here, we're going to be just a hair over 8.5 inches, counting the threaded barrel. If we go to just the front of the bushing, it's right at 8 inches overall length. Overall length on my Shadow Systems is right about 8.25 with the threaded barrel. From the slide, about 7, I'd say just over 7.5. Let's see, height from magwell, top of the slide, going to be just about 5.25. And then Shadow Systems from the magwell, so top of the slide's about the same, just a little over 5 inches there, with the optic right about 6 inches. Front to back, right here, 2.03, so just at 2 inches. If I angle it with the grip, it's going to be just under 2 inches. 1.97, but keeping the caliper straight, just a hair over 2 inches. And then on Shadow Systems, down low, we're about 2.3, and up high, right about the same 1.99, so just under 2. So similar overall, the width of the grip. So one right there, that's what, 1 1/8, 1.21. Okay. Shadow Systems, we're going to be 1.1, 1.16, and 1.2. So very similar. This is a little bit wider. And I mean, just a hair. They're very, very, very similar in total size. So the slide, I did notice, is one place it's much thinner, so 0.88. And over here, right at 1 inch. So what I'm thinking is the optic on here, which you can see does hang over just a little bit on the side. So that's about a 1.12 inch on the optic width. So, you know, if I was to mount that type of an optic on here, that's about how much extra space. So it will be hanging over quite a bit on a side like this, which for me, that's fine, since I'm mainly doing, you know, little local matches and just having fun on my range. But if you're wanting to get something to fit flush, you need to get an optic that's closer to 9/10 of an inch in width. There we go. If you got any more specific dimensions that you want to know about, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to measure them and come out here and give it a test. Okay, so now that we got some measurements, I thought I would do another comparison with the Platypus, and I have only been shooting this for just under 150 rounds so far, so it's still very new to me, and I'm still learning the trigger, learning iron sights, all of this new to me. But I've got a steel target right there. These flags I just stepped off are right about 12 yards, so I think I'll just stand here, shoot for that, and all I'm going to do is 10 shots each, and I'm going for just see how fast I can get my splits to be. So I'm going to do 10 from the Platypus, 10 from the Shadow Systems, reload, and then do 10 and 10. So I'll do 2 groups from each and alternating, so hopefully one doesn't have more of an advantage over the other. So let's just see how fast this can run. All right, we'll be using a shot timer so we can get the correct splits. Here we go. Okay, so first run with the Platypus. So it says my best was a 22, but that's very consistent. So 22, 23, 22, 23, 24, 24, 25, 31, 39. So obviously I started slow and started to speed up as I went. But averaging 22s and 23s. The Shadow Systems, which I'm much more familiar with, I will admit I haven't shot in about a month. And let's see what we can do here. Okay, and start. And that one, it's about the same. So my best split was 22. But 22, 25, 24, 24, 24, 25. I got a 23 in there. Mostly 25s. So also very consistent. So maybe that's just as fast as I can go. Okay, let's try a few more. All right, so I changed my mind. I loaded up 15 in each just to see, you know, if I can speed it up a little bit more. So we'll start with the Platypus again. And let's just see what we can do. Whew! That one started sparking. So that one shows me right there my best split was a 20. So I got a little bit faster. But 21, 20, 21, couple 20s in there, and 21s. So my slowest was a 24. And then 22s and 21s and a few 20s in there. All right. And back to the Shadow Systems. I have to admit I'm better with the one I'm more used to at this time. So I got a 19 split there, but most of them were 23s, 119, so 22s, so 24, 20, 23. So my best on that was a 19. I mean 0.01 second different. I'd like to see if I can get that one down into the low teens, like in the 15s to 12s. 12 is my goal right now. But I need to also work on getting accurate with it since I don't know how to shoot iron sights very well. So more I come out here and work, I'm going to get better and better. Okay, a little bit of bonus footage I'm going to kind of splice in. Previous stuff up till now was from my Sunday evening trip. And I wanted to come out here, this is Monday evening, and see if I can get my splits any better. And see if I can shoot another little group offhand and see if I'm getting any better with my iron sights. So anyways, I got 10 loaded up and my timer. We're going to see if I can get the Platypus down to some splits under 20. So they can run awesome. So that'll tell you right there I got my best split 17. So I picked up me going back, racking the slide there, but 19s, 20s, 18s, 22s, a 17. So I really think I can get down into the 12s with this, with a little more practice. So that's awesome, 17. I'm pretty pumped about that. That was a terrible start for me. I might cut that one. Okay, my glasses are fogging up a little, but that one said I got an 11, which I don't know if I quite believe that, but let's go down to 1. So 25, 22, 19, 19, 20, 11, 11, 16. So I may have actually got some 11s in there. Let's try one more. Here we go. And start. Okay, so that one was not as good. My best on that one was a 19. Okay, I want to try one more just to see, and then I'll shoot a little group and see what we can do here. Ready? Oh yeah, so that one got to boogie in there. Best split 11. So I had several 20s, 19s, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 20, 11 and a 12. So that's pretty good. I'll take that. Just a little more practice, all I needed. I don't even know what is a good distance, so I'm just gonna step off like 7, and I'll just go for this center here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Well, I know I pulled a few of those. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm starting to spread out, get a little shaky, like I can hold it a little bit. Like I said, I'm still just not good with irons. This was my first group I tried today, but that was before shooting for a little while. Maybe I'm getting a little bit tired and obviously shakier. So, you know, I'm quite confident that this barrel can hold a much better group than what I'm capable of holding right now, but I will work on that. So hey, thanks for joining on this video, taking a look at some of the comparisons between my Platypus and the Shadow Systems. I hope you liked it, and I wanted to show off how fast I could get this one up to running. And this is only within the first 200, 220-ish rounds so far, so you know, so far this is running perfectly. I have not had any issues with it, and I'm starting to get obviously faster with the trigger. I've just got to work more on my iron sights, of course, so I will be working on that a lot more over the next couple months. I'd really appreciate it if you would like this video, share it with anybody that's thinking about getting a platypus, wants to see maybe how fast they can run it. It's definitely faster than my current capabilities. I'm still fairly a newbie at this, but I'm trying to get better. So if you want to see if I get any better, subscribe down below and check back with me on future videos, because hopefully I'll do better and better on each one. So thanks so much for watching this little comparison video. If you want to know anything else, drop a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer it. If you want to see something else specific, also leave a comment and I will get to making a video or answering that question directly. I'd really appreciate it if you would like this video, share it with anybody you think might want to take a look at it, and subscribe. Come along with me as I learn this pistol and get better and better every time I come out here to the range. Thank you so much for taking a look at this. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a wonderful week, and an awesome weekend when it gets here. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.